Hello everyone! For this video is going to be an update on some Hasbro information. It keeps on coming, right away, let's address it. So I originally didn't like the listing for Tact and Cyclops, wasn't it? We're like Rise?
Yeah.
So the box says Surge, and it makes sense. It's just very weird looking at it. It's like having when we had Slingshot and Rise, now having the Beyblade Burst Surge logo, but with the Hypersphere thing, it feels very weird. Now, to mention this, with Beyblade Burst Surge, while the main system is still Speedstorm, you will see a hybrid in these two packs where maybe they'll pick Switch Strike layers, maybe they pick the Slingshot stuff, or maybe they for some reason want to pick the really old layers, which they shouldn't. Or, you know, like, or the Hypersphere stuff, right? It's like mixed and random. So I don't know why people for some reason think they're not going to do Hypersphere. They'll still do it. Probably random combinations, but they'll still do it. Meaning, all right, meaning this, that I think obviously now it should be at this point that whenever Storm, Pegasus, and Drasil Fortress finally decide to either appear in the app, and we see how it looks like, or physical pictures, you know, then they'll probably have the Surge logo on the box, because those two are Hypersphere to memory. Now, going over Tact Leviathan, this is a Hasbro exclusive. Well, really the chip, not like the base. The base is Tact. We'll get to that in a second. The parts for this are 7 and I believe Zephyrus, so Zephyr Hypersphere. So if for some reason you have Dread Hades, you can do that, or if you have, yeah, was it Neptune, I'm pretty sure, or whatever, Hasbro's Neptune. You know, you can put it on that too. You know, we've already seen it through the app, but yeah, it is cool. It is cool. Now let's go over the Tact layer base. Oh, and by the way, the stats are what, 3 and 3. Stats don't matter that much, but going over the Tact layer base. So Tact, the whole gimmick with it was basically this. For TOMY, depending on what layer weight you had, the amount of blades could shift on each side. So if you had Zan would be very specific. If you had Sen would be specific. You get the idea. If you had So, you know, it would change on which blades like pop out, right? Now for Hasbro, even though the So weight is molded on it, it seems that the Tact blades are just all sticking out. We saw it in the app, but just now for really confirmation. I should also mention, since while I do know that the app is not 100% accurate, it does seem to be quite a bit hollowed out. I think this would still make the most amount of sense. I still do wonder though how effective the base will be, despite all that. I will assume that it might be better than Dusk and Viper, but I don't know how well it compared to, let's say, something like Inferno. Moving forward from that, let's go take a good look at the bay. So, by the way, whoever was setting up the bay really needs to set it up properly. The chip is in the right direction, but it should be flipped like upside down. Like, it's really weird how they laid it out. Besides that, obviously, chip looks very nice. Really, it's kind of funny that they did Leviathan, because if you, okay, I want to, basically in Korea, right? In Korea, they have the random boosters, like the same releases as TT. However, for some base, like the older generations, they don't have the rights to, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like they don't have the rights to like use like the actual names or whatever. They're still official from TT, but they have to modify the designs. So for Lightning El Drago, which is from Metal Fight Beyblade, they
an agreement with Sonocon lost the license on that time, but still kept the name there, so they cannot use that name.
So they can use the physical design, but they have to modify the
name is registered.
Yeah, and that's what.
Patent.
Yeah, and that's why they have to modify it. So for Lightning El Drago, it's called Aqua Leviathan, which I think it's kind of cool that they reference that, mostly because the motif as well really just looks like the Aqua Leviathan. So that's pretty sick. It's also funny too, because the reason why I'm saying this is because even the tip, I think this really was a reference to the Korean one, because I think, you know, that obviously it had Zephyron and this has Zephyrus. I just thought that was kind of cool. But let me know your thoughts in the comments for for Tact Leviathan. I see, because I'm mixing up the two because like the same name. And it is cool because even though this is an exclusive and this will never be in the anime, this is the second one that I know that's a Leviathan Bay. There was Guardian Leviathan in 0G, and then after there's now Tact Leviathan in this case. I'm sure probably the first gen also had a Leviathan Bay, but you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't know too much about the original generation. Do we have Poison Cyclops? Not yet. So when Poison Cyclops decides, for pictures to come out, obviously just do a follow-up video saying, hey, here's Cyclops. But yeah, this is one of the more unique Hypersphere bays, and I'm all for it, mostly because I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to perform, especially the base. I have good reason to believe that they won't mess it up. Very good reason. Just because, I don't know. It's got to be a trend, right? Sometimes they might release a bad one, then a good one, right? So they did Viper Hydrax, which was our only left Hasbro exclusive. Isn't this now? This is our second Hasbro exclusive now. Yeah, second Hasbro exclusive. So that's left. That's left. So yeah, hope it's good. Just to give a quick little recap. There. Back. What else do we talk about? I don't know, box art, I guess. Looks awesome. It actually really looks cool. Something that is weird is that also the weight molded on it is not so. It's Zan, isn't that Zan? Looks like Zan. Oh, it's like a weird dark blue, huh? How about that? Well, I mean, the colors still match and everything. Yeah, the one thing, maybe they could have painted the blades on the Tact, just maybe? But whatever, I hope it's good, I guess, hope it's good. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you're new here to the channel, make sure you click that bell and be notified of our uploads once you subscribe. And yep. All right, that's enough. Sorry if I was stalling. Bye.